It started. All I remember was that we entered the feast of the
Feast of
Viking
Serpents.
leaders, Feast of the Serpents. We went through a process of understanding who was who, and we found out one of the Viking leaders was part of the crew that had poisoned a crew member of the other Viking leaders, and we sick that man. No, wrong one. So this one? No.
Scuddy, and it was
Lurks.
We sick study like a dog on Lurks, and we're hoping he takes her out because I think Jonathan, right, had made a deal with the Jarl that the loser will have to give up their ship, and because the Jarl owes us for solving the murder stuff, that ship would then be given over to us.
I think she also added the caveat that we have to beat them as well after they lose, or something like that.
Precisely. So we're hoping Study kills Lurch, and since Study will probably be weakened by whatever poison Lurch will inflict on him, we can kick his ass nest almost immediately, and we get both ships. Right?
Is this the honorable Viking thing to do?
Look, this is out of character, so yes.
As clarification, and this might have been me misspeaking, so the Jarl is going to let you do we call this a money in the bank situation, where you guys have the money in the bank briefcase. This is a WWE reference, so if you don't know this, just carry on with me. There's a championship match happening right now between Lurks and Scooty. One of them is going to become the Serpent Seas heavyweight champion of the world. Once one of them wins, they get the pinfall, the 3-2-1, they're all exhausted. You're going to sprint from beyond the entryway. Your music is going to play, glass is going to break, you're going to drive down on your motorcycle, you're going to hand the money in the bank briefcase to the referee. Ding, ding, ding. You're going to get to jump on them when they're all weak to get your WWE Championship.
Or
we're fighting the winner.
I think we're drinking the winner, if I remember right.
Yes, well, fighting, I mean drinking, yes.
I thought we were fighting him.
No, we're drinking.
I was pretty excited for that.
We're not doing violence. We're here to bring people under the table.
Okay, but Orf, hear me out. Like in WWE, it can be a free-for-all with a 1v1, and then out of nowhere, a third party intervenes to beat both of them. Huh?
That's exactly what's happening. It's a chaotic world of trolls, witches, and hooslas. So with that in mind, if you can think it, you can do it. I'm
You know
very
what?
excited.
Let's start a free-for-all bar fight. Everyone in this room, we're fighting each other.
You could do that. And for that hero point-esque recap, I will award you and each member of Fate's Chosen, the Slayers of the White Worm, the Cleanup Crew, Protectors of the Alpaca, 2 hero points to start off. The Stone Brew Crew. Love it.
Awesome.
And, of course, Sid and her ragamuffin kitty cat Kutu are just over here hanging out. Well, it looks like we've got everybody. Haranzo, is your PC set up and ready to roll?
Oh, did Harolf come with us? I don't see him on the map.
I don't believe so. I believe Harolf is still chilling with the main man. The main man, of course, being Toad, the Tomten. He's still recovering from his wounds.
Yeah, he had to go through surgery, you know.
Oh, that's right.
It's tough sometimes, you know.
Yeah, you guys ripped that ironwood tree seed right off of his spinal cord.
That's concerning.
Concerning, but you guys did it successfully. So that makes things pretty good for Rolf. Oh, and I am streaming. So here's the link for y'all if you guys want the link. I'm gonna, looks like we are streaming in there. And I will post it to here. And to here. Okay, so everyone should be starting with 2 hero points as we begin the game. At the Feast of Serpents reaches its zenith. The party, you all, the heroes, through your cunning and intellect, have influenced the Jarl and have managed to pit 2 formidable raid leaders against each other. Scooty of the Axe and Lurks, captain of the Ship of Vipers. The tension in the air is palpable as the 2 leaders, each with their own entourage of loyal raiders, face off in the center of the feasting hall. Whispers, bets, and drinks are flowing through the air. The crowd of onlookers rub their hands together in excitement. The outcome of this battle can significantly influence the course of history in Nowhere and your own adventures in the Serpent Seas. You can already see a roguish-looking gentleman moving through the crowd. With keen eyes and quick fingers, he is navigating from member of the crowd to member of the crowd, asking them who they wish to place their bets on. His attire is of good quality, and a sly grin plays on his lips, his voice a mix of charm and efficiency. With that, I will knock the ball back over to you all. Boop.
I think we're just kind of waiting for them to fight, aren't we? Maybe like wait for the.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think Scooty was getting ready. Eric was pumping him up, saying like, "Yeah, man, you got this. Kick her ass. She's not honorable. Nothing she is honorable. She was born dishonorable. You got this."
John will slide over to Vestar and he has like a mead. He kind of just sits down next to him to watch.
Is John Remus sober?
Yeah, for now.
He slides another mug in front of you.
He drinks it. He's learning how to party. Esserot wanted him to attempt to enjoy himself.
Now remember, Scooty, go for the ankles. She's weak around the ankles. She has no muscle mass whatsoever.
Scooty flexes his arms and goes, "Gonzalog!" as he screams a battle cry. His loyal raiders form up behind him, beginning to snap their fingers and clap their hands against their chest as they raise their weapons in defiance. Lurks simply untangles her serpent-like whip. The tips of its leather tongs biting into the floor like a viper biting into a newborn chick. They engage in battle, each of them rushing with the aggressiveness of a frost troll.
Let him go.
As the dust settles, the crowd cheers still echo in the vast hall. You can hear the cries of Rufus over everyone. "I've got 2-to-1 odds on Scooty, 3-to-1 on Lurks. Come get your bets while they're still fighting. It's going to close soon." And you see people rush towards him, paying him in gold and silver pieces, as the blood and flesh of the fighters flies around the room like a tornado, sending scraps of trash and refuse across a dingy plain.
We go and bet? Should we like get in on this?
If you want to, do it.
Hey, Esarok,
Yes.
prepare yourself.
For what?
Well, we're gonna have to jump in after one of them wins.
I am already ready. I need no preparation, Eric.
Alright, good. By the way, you're sober, right?
Yes, I've had no drinks, actually, tonight yet.
Oh, same here. I'm proud
We've
of you.
been too busy doing business. I figure the enjoyment will come after.
Okay, but hear me out. Should we fail and we lose regardless of the outcome, we're totally still in the ship, right?
We will find another way.
Okay, we're still in the ship. You got this, Judy.
All right. Do any of the heroes wish to indulge in sports betting? Now legal in the United States and other places, including Grimnir.
John has no money, he realizes, because he spent it all on spell scrolls.
I only have one goal to my name. I can't do it.
Vestar gives 10 silver to Sid and says, go give it to that man and put it on Scooty.
You've got it, Esarok. Or, excuse me. Sorry, Vestar. My brain
I'm
is
not
just...
Esrog. Are you sober, Sid?
No, I'm not. When your head was turned, I gulped down one of those big old flagons of mead. I'm sorry. And she...
Sid, I said no drinks.
It's just, they look so good, and it's very sweet, and it kind of burns on the way down, like I was eating a spicy pepper.
Hey, shout out to spicy peppers. That's what I'm eating right now.
You were about to say shout out to underage drinking. Sid runs over to Rufus and puts down 10 silver on Scooty. Rufus exclaims, "The betting has closed!" The blows continue to whip and lash and slash, the sounds of impact echoing in the hall. You see a final exchange between the two raid leaders as Lyrx cunningly lips her lips. You hear a thud as Scooty's head hits the ground, dislodged from his shoulders. A torrent of blood erupts from his neck stump, covering the nearby people in a
Wait, what just
shower
happened?
of blood.
I just blinked. Why is his head on the floor? Whose blood is this? Why is there a dog here?
Her eyes, sharp and calculating, sweep over the crowd before settling on several of the party.
Oh no.
I'm gonna point to Esarok. Here's his idea.
With a smirk, she steps forward, her voice carrying effortlessly over the longhouse. You've orchestrated quite the spectacle tonight. But do you have the grit to face me directly? I challenge you, heroes, to beat me in games 3. Win, and you'll earn my respect. Lose, and you'll owe me a debt, one I intend to collect.
Is this normal?
Can we have a hero?
It has already been agreed upon by the Oro that we only need to best you in a game 1 for what we seek.
I see. I didn't know that I was offering games to a bunch of cowards. And you hear the crowd all go, ooh.
You would call the Jarl's edict cowardice?
I would call your disagreement to show how confident and competent you are cowardice. But if only one game you wish to play, then I will agree to one game.
That elf could kick your ass. Easy.
You see her snarl quickly as she scrunches her nose. I've heard some among you are of the intelligent sort. Not so athletic and strong. I was hoping to match wits with one among you and flex how witty I've become.
I would like to kneel down next to Scooty's headless body and just try to see if there's anything unusual in the separation of the head and the neck, other than just it being sliced, you know?
Absolutely. You can make a medicine roll on the neck. You notice that the neck appears to have been almost serratedly sawed off, as if something with many tiny notched blades made the serration.
Okay.
As opposed to making a clean surgical slice. What about it? She points her whip at John Remus. I've heard that you have a brain to be jealous of. Do you think you can take me in the thinker's game, John Remus?
Of course I could. I don't know what that's even a question.
Then why don't you warm up your pieces and take my Jotun, then? She's trying to trash talk you in the best way that raiders could, involving a board game.
Are you talking about chess or something?
I see that we have a newbie. Have you never played the Thinker's Game before, John Remus?
Well, I admit maybe I have not. I've been busy pursuing more important things. But I'm John Remus. Of course I can beat you at a game I've never played before.
Okay, so the Thinker's Game is a strategic board game where players use their intellect and cunning to capture the opposing player's Jotun. The game tests strategy, foresight, and occasionally deception. So 2 players will face off, each aiming to capture the opponent's Jotun. Your objective is to capture all 6 of their pieces to win. Basic play. In each round, players make opposed intelligence checks. The winner of the check captures one of the opponent's Jotun piece. Before rolling your check, you can declare a particular move. Each player can only use one special move per round. I can take this, I can do this, and I can go here, and I can do that. Boom.
Oh, okay.
That way everyone's got that. So you could overwhelm, make a DC 17 performance check on a success. You can gain a +3 circumstance bonus to the intelligence check. Hey, that's pretty good. Make a DC 18 perception check. On a success, inflict a -4 penalty to the opponent's intelligence check. You can try to cheat. You can make a thievery check. On a success, gain... Oh my gosh. I might need to adjust that number. That was a... What's it called? A typo. But you can see you got various skills that you can attempt here. To make this game lots of fun. I'm just going to change some of those numbers.
So the glare moves, we basically pick whatever number is over here, and then if here is playing against, and we see... Okay.
Yeah, so the only challenge, of course, is if you do get caught cheating, you lose the game.
Okay. Well, I have a bad thievery, so I probably won't cheat in general. So. That's okay.
Because you a badass, and cheating is no good.
Alright, I will make my way over. If I lose, you're going to cut my head off like you did with Scooty over there.
Oh, of course not. I wouldn't cut your head off. I just have a personal vendetta with Scooty, and it was time for them to die.
Rather barbaric, if you ask me. Considering you probably could have poisoned him, like you do the others.
Are you giving me suggestions for you? She whispers.
Takes a long drink of his mead.
Do you give the archer finger?
You've missed that opportunity. Alright. I'll put the mead down. Alright, I'm ready to play.
All right, excellent. The crowd all begins to cheer and get a little bit closer.
I don't know if is there a way to make just a straight intelligence check? I guess I could just roll one d20 plus 4.
Oh man, this music is kind of funky.
Oh, my performance is... Wow, I'm trained in performance. That's crazy. When did that happen? I didn't realize. That's cool. Alright.
I think you, if I go to... Oh man, I was thinking... If I went on token action HUD, maybe. But you cannot.
That's okay. It's just a +4, so I can just, like, you know, add a +4. So d20.
Alright, sounds good. Okay, so on the first round, I'm going to roll a d6 secretly to see which strategy she will
just
do.
Pick, though, right? Like, I don't have to... I have to roll a d6?
You don't have to. I'm just going to roll for the NPCs.
Okay, so that number 3 is just kind of the, for NPCs. Okay.
Okay. Alright, so... My girl Lurks. She's going to attempt to outplay you. So let's see here. She'll roll her perception.
Can we do the same move?
You can.
Okay, cool.
Oh no. She did real bad. Okay.
It's a critical failure, actually.
Yeah, so she does real bad. What special move is John going to attempt?
I'm going to do a perception check as well to outplay.
Excellent.
Should I make this hidden, or do you want me to make it visible?
You can do it out of...
Yeah.
Holy shit. So... So she's got a -3 to her check. So she's going to make her check. Her inch check here. So normal. So she gets a 7 on her first round to attempt.
I just got a +4. No additional bonuses. Okay. Oof.
Ooh.
I'm gonna use a hero point for that. That's rough.
Please do.
Okay, roll it. Okay.
John finally gets to use his hero point, y'all.
Yeah, it's finally happening. Alright, there we go.
So John captures Lurk's hero or Jotun in the first round easily. Okay. So she makes a giant like as you steal her Jotun quickly, and she very mad about that. She very mad.
Alright, John yawns.
All right. In the second round, she is going to do a vigilance. So she's going to make a perception check to see if it is able to counter any special move you make.
Alrighty. I am gonna make one. Wow, she's really trying over there. She's doing her best. I'm gonna make it overwhelmed, so a performance check.
Do it. Oh no. everyone that is onlooking is, oh gosh. So you gain a +3 circumstance bonus to your intelligence check you're about to make. And she cannot see the move that you are about to do. So here we go. Wow. You have taken 2 of her Jotun pieces in 2 such rounds with quite a lot of ease, and the crowd is kind of cheering on John at this moment. As we move on to round 3, does any of your crew have any words of encouragement for John?
You're doing fine. Keep it up.
All right, she saw how successfully you operated in your performance check. So she is going to attempt to do the same. She fails, not able to gain any bonuses to her check.
Alright, I'm gonna make a outplay again.
I like it. Oof.
Oh my god.
John is whooping her ass.
I'm really glad I picked up Canny Acumen for perception this level, and it's been the best feat choice so far.
It really is.
Oh.
Oh.
That's rough to be her. Rough to be you.
Don't pity her. She killed the best man.
Okay, so John, you have taken 3 of her pieces. If you take 1 more, you win outright. 4-0. She is feeling some sort of way about this because this is not going how she wanted to at all. So she is going to.
Went with the poison.
She should have went with the poison. So she is going to attempt to cheat. Go ahead.
Then, can I get a daughter on her deposition right now? Like how, besides how she's feeling, any sudden body movement twitches around her towards her whip, as if she might strike if she loses?
She is twitching all sorts of ways. She is an incredibly confident person and believes herself to be incredibly competent. So at the moment, her losing 3-0 to John is driving her up the wall as she is getting forsweared all over the place. And it is just no good for her. However, she just rolled a natural 20 on her thievery check to cheat successfully.
I feel like it's a little metagamey for me to pick vigilance. So I won't. So I
Do
won't
it.
do that.
Do it.
That'd be really funny. I really want to, but you're supposed to kind of reveal them at the same time, and I feel like vigilance is kind of take that now. They'll feel bad. So I will. So she picked cheating, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, you
Guess
could
I'll-
like roll a dice to decide if you do vigilance or not, like an even
Sure.
thought thing if you're not
You
sure.
know what?
You know?
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I was gonna do outplay or vigilance. How about I'll roll a 1d2 and then one will be outplay and then 2 will be vigilance.
Sounds good.
Is there any way for us in the audience to like try to catch her cheating? By the way,
What we could do here, if you guys want to attempt your own vigilance check, making a perception check against her.
oof, but it's a crit success, so we'd have to get a 20, wouldn't we? Yeah.
I'll try it.
Try
Might as
it.
well.
Give it a shot.
Might as well. Here we go.
She's a good cheater.
Yeah, I got nothing to that.
She's a
Even
practice.
Even if she cheats, I can still beat her.
Okay, here is
Wait.
her intelligence check.
Come
Yeah,
on.
let me just make my. Let me do my my outplay again.
Okay, no problem.
Alright, so pass. So she gets a -3.
Okay, so I'll just take 3 away from that, making the total 13.
13. All right. She might actually win. I have a low chance here.
Believe in yourself.
Okay. I kind of want to disrespect her. So I will use my last hero point on this.
It's you could 4-0 her after she did a crit success, which would be amazing.
I do want to.
Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Nice.
You see her grab at her chest as as John, who's never played the Thinker's game before, has swept her in 4 consecutive rounds. You have taken 4 of her Jotun, which would be a win, because there's just no way for her to come back. That's how I'm doing it, because that's a fun way. She smashes her fists into the table and screams as the crowd all just starts to chant, John, 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 at your victory here.
I raise my mug to them and I look down at Lurks. Oh, it just must be beginner's luck. Don't be so hard on yourself.
I hope we got ourselves a ship.
She stands up and says, well, if you are so competent, why not double or nothing? You all look like you are strong-willed and strong of body. Why not compete against me and my crew in a game of tug-of-war?
Are you such a sore loser you cannot accept defeat? You must scrabble at our feet, begging for redemption.
She peers over to you and she says, what? Not confident enough to beat a gnome in tug-of-war? Do you fear my sinewy arms, my developed legs, and my curled toes in tug-of-war?
Inspiration is not a very good look on you, Lux. But if you want to keep begging, I do enjoy it.
Look, we won fair and square. So, Jarl! Where's our ship?
The Jarl will stand and walk to the front of the pulpit and announce, by winning the Thanker's game, 4 Jotun to 0, the winner is John Remus. And by right of challenge, right of goading, the bearers of fate, damn, best start rubbing it in, have won the challenge. And by extension, won what Lurks won from Scooty. A money in the bank situation for sure.
Well, with that out of the way, shall we drink?
Hell yeah.
You all see that Lurks is fuming in anger as you all have denied her challenge for a second and third challenge.
I'm so fucking arrogant. I'm rubbing it in. I am the most disrespectful winner.
Hey, John.
Yes. Yeah.
Be careful what you drink. Be careful what you eat. She might end up trying to poison you. Oh, and whatever you do, sleep with one eye open. Have fun. Have some rock while drinking.
Lurks motions to the Vipers, and she motions to the door. By right of victory, you have earned my spoils and my ship. John Remus, you have earned my respect. But safety you have not earned. And she will walk with her crew of Vipers toward the door.
Trying to be threatening.
That she is. Her and her crew of Vipers will walk out in a V formation, her crewmen all looking at you guys and snapping their fingers and pounding their hands against their chests as they walk out.
They have enough intelligence to snap their fingers and do that whole routine? I'm amazed.
The fuck was that?
I don't
Gang
know.
thing.
What? What's the gang?
Well, for what it's worth knowing, Eric, that blade of ours caught his neck like a rugged saw.
Well, that's unfortunate. But hey,
It is. I liked the man.
same here, same here. We should go bury him, or at least have someone bury him.
He should not be buried. You see a stout dwarf walk over with a giant red beard. Huge pecs, but tiny legs. He should be burned. He is a raider, of course.
Right. I forgot all about that.
My name is Had Thornbeard. I am a raid leader here in town. That was proper goading to get Herx to lose her cool. I'm quite impressed.
Is he talking to John?
I am talking to all of you.
Oh. Yeah, John over here is our raid leader. Fantastic individual.
Oh, they are. Had will do a running somersault over the table. He will step onto this man's head, put his hands onto the table, and do a front flip over the table, landing on his feet next to John.
Oh, hello. Sorry, I was enjoying mead with my friend. Hello.
That was quite impressive. You all are exciting raiders to be hearing about. I am excited to hear what you will do in the future.
Well, hopefully not much, but if you want to talk about raiding and everything like that, you'd best be talking to Eric or Vestar or Esarok.
Your allies pointed me to you as you are the raid leader. I thought it best I come and speak with you.
Oh, sure. Why not? And I throws back more mead.
Would you like to have a friendly game of drinking? Here, I'll even pay for the mead.
As long as you're paying, I'll gladly accept.
Here, let me teach you the rules through this tutorial. And he will teach you the rules to drinking contest within the world of Grimnir. Of course, it is a friendly contest, so nothing needs to be wagered. However, he tells you that you must be careful if anyone ever decides to have a contest using the mead of the twins, the most potent and powerful of meads in the land of Grimnir. The fortitude DC you will need to make each round drinking that mead is very high. For you all, it would be a 20 each round.
You can make that. No problem.
Anyways.
John will just drink the entire night. He's partying.
I love
learning
it.
how to enjoy himself.
Excellent. John and Had Thornbeard are partying the whole night away. What is Vestar up to this evening?
I want to do a seek motive on this dwarf that just walked up to us and starts schmoozing John. Is this somebody that's like... I'm just trying to figure out what they want exactly.
I like it. When yeah, you can give me a sense motive on this bad boy. Ooh. So, Vestar, you recognize this type of behavior. Had Thornbeard, you recognize, is not an exile or some sort of newcomer to the lands of nowhere, based on his crew, his dress, and how he speaks. You believe he is undergoing his rite of passage into manhood. You can tell from his garb that he is of the Nattle clan. and you believe he is doing his best to try to schmooze with all of the other raid leaders to boost his standing in order to expedite his right into manhood and his status in the Nattle clan.
Is he the captain of his own crew?
He did claim himself to be a raid leader. So with that, you can determine that he does have his own ship.
I will try to subtly pass that information along to John, in case he's not aware of it.
Yeah. I don't think it's I mean, you would definitely be like, should I stop talking with him? Like, is that a bad thing?
I don't know, it depends if you want another hanger-on or not.
Oh. I don't know if I want another one of those. Hey, Thornbeard, you know what? You should really go see my friend Eric over there. I think you two would get along so well. He has saved my life more times than I can count.
I see. Well, then I shall speak to him. Thank you for the conversation and the sharing of mead, John Remus.
Of course, you know, Eric is a great guy. You'll get along great with him.
Is he married?
For now.
I'm not quite married, so I'm always interested to speak to those who are, to learn advice so I can become the best husband.
You're well on your way.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my.
He does a Hulk tuck jump on top of this table, kicks all this bread into this woman's lap, does a aerial type maneuver onto this bench, a front tuck off of it, and then runs over towards Eric.
Oh, hi. Yes.
Tell me, are you married, and do you have a good relationship with your brother?
Well, I mean, Azeroth and I is not related, but I consider him my brother.
No, that's wonderful.
And yes, I am married.
He will continue asking you.
Wait, did you think we were brothers?
Yes. You look like you could share similar blood, and as members of the same crew, I had wondered if you had shared a blood oath to become brothers under the Stone Court.
Yeah, no.
The dwarf will continue asking you questions about how to become a good husband, and all of what contains a good raider. It seems that this is, despite his appearance, a very young dwarf, unexperienced in the world, and wants to gain as much information from you two as possible.
If we're gonna marry a woman, make sure she does not cast magic.
What do you mean? I shouldn't marry a sorceress or a wizard?
I mean, as long as you keep it in your pants and do nothing to piss them off, you'll be fine.
I will then do that. I will keep the Thornbeard within my trousers.
I don't need to know that. Just say you'll do it.
I'm sorry. I will do it.
No, make an oath to me right now that you won't.
I will do so if you will make an oath to me that you will do the same, and we will be accountability friends on this.
From this moment forward, right?
Yes, from this moment forward, we both keep our respective dicks in our pants. We do not sleep with any mystical succubi or creatures of darkness or women who cast magic upon us.
Unless it's our spouse.
Yes, of course. That goes without saying.
Well, because I was very specific from this moment forward, he will follow through with it.
The dwarf will produce a clan dagger from his belt and slice a line across his palm and say, by my name and honor, by my blood, in front of the stone court, and Thonir, in the halls of the slain, I swear this oath to the raider in front of me, and to the raiders that have passed on. And he will extend his hand to you.
Eric will, Sir, I need you to cut my hand real quick.
No.
I don't have a blade, damn it.
He will pass you his clan dagger. You may use mine.
Oh, thank you. He will repeat everything he just said and shake this man's hand.
You both feel static electricity surround your body as the magic that has created this world, the oath that you have sworn, has now been made into law, that you both will not commit acts of adultery from this moment forward, else be labeled an oathbreaker.
Gotcha.
I feel like a better man now. Thank you, Eric.
Make sure you're a better man for your future spouse.
I will. Our lifeblood depends upon it. I've never been an oathbreaker before. I'm not even really sure what happens if you do break an oath. Do you know?
No, but I know one thing. I am gonna die if I break this oath. Actually, I might die anyway. But that's for tomorrow, I guess.
Yes, of course. Well, I will let you and your party get to it. I have to make sure that my retinue, my entourage, is prepared. For we leave nowhere soon to begin our raids. And he'll put his hands on his waist.
Where you raided?
I intend to go into the Bandur Kingdoms.
Are we supposed to go there?
Eventually, we will make our way there, Eric.
Thornbeard will take his leave, and if you all would like to reconvene, Sid would like to put you guys into a group and then ask, yes, what exactly are we to be doing here soon, after the ending of the feast?
We're going to go see the Volve, the Well of Wisdom.
Sid, you're red in the face. Have you been drinking?
Yes, I have. I drank one whole mug of the mead.
You look so shit-faced.
Nestor, you had one fucking job. What happened?
This kid is shifty.
But yes, we plan to see the wolves, little Sid.
I think I've had 5. Maybe 4.
How are the two? How many fingers am I holding up?
More than 1.
Oh shit, he's drunk.
This is what the party's for, right? That's what Asterok said.
Yeah.
I'm just doing what Asterok said to do. Honestly, anything that happens should be blamed on him.
I'll allow it this one time. We need you sober by tomorrow.
Will you?
Well, yes, we might actually have to leave tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
Also, alerts might try to kill you in your sleep. If you're drunk, you can't defend yourself.
I'm pretty sure I can't be stabbed or something. I'm sure it's fine. It'll just like bounce off or something. I don't know.
Where the fuck was this attitude how many sessions ago?
Listen, I am riding on a high of kicking that lady's ass and many, many mugs of ale. So, honestly, if you're that worried about my safety, I will just sleep on the ground next to me tonight, and then, if she comes in, you can kill her. Ta-da!
That's actually a valid plan. Okay, we can do
Yeah,
that.
because I'm a genius.
Okay, calm the fuck down. You're not that smart.
Shall we all sleep with you, John Remus?
Go for it. I'm not going to stop you.
You see, Eric, he won't stop us.
Then who's going to be watching the kid?
What, I can't be in the slumber party too, guys?
I don't even know how big John's room is.
I live in Toad's house. It's like not very big in the first place. So.
Look, you can stay with her off. I'll and me and Esra can defend John. And should anything happen, Vestar.
Oh no, Eric, I'm not taking that responsibility. You see, I was but making a jest. I planned to get lucky tonight.
Why am I the reasonable one in this group again?
There is a party to be had, and we're about to sail out to sea for hardship for months. It is only reasonable to want to enjoy oneself.
Well, I
Yo,
tried
I
that.
was interested.
Well, I tried that, and I slept with someone by mistake. Won't happen again. And I just made an oath, so I'm on guard.
Indeed, I heard your chastity vow, Eric, and I will hold you to it.
Good. In that case, eat, party, be merry, whatever. I'm gonna watch from the sidelines. Vestar, I'm replacing your babysitting duties. Have fun.
I'm fine, Eric. It will be okay.
You couldn't stop the kid from drinking.
You can't stop her from drinking either.
I can do better than you.
As you guys look towards Sid, she's already downing another.
Man, knocked
Son
it
of
out of
a-
her hands.
You see?
She
You're right
says,
next to her.
Damn. She's like, couldn't you guys just let me have a little bit more of it? It was pretty sweet, pretty tasty.
Looks at Eric, says, all yours, and then Vestar goes to check on Kara.
Don't tell Vestar, Esserok, but I gave Sid. Don't tell them.
Dear. She's what? 8, 10?
Listen.
Old enough to drink.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, if you see enough people die in a span of a week, I think you can handle some liquor.
It is fine, John. It is better we teach her than she go out and learn troublesome behavior on her own.
What kind of co-parenting nonsense are we doing? What the fuck?
Alright, Esserok, let's go continue to drink and schmooze with the locals.
Indeed.
Arm in arm, they go off to drink and schmooze the locals.
I love it. Wait, so are you taking Esserok for that?
Oh, we're just gonna go hang and party together, yeah.
Okay. I wanted to know if Esserok was going to try to go, get in with the Jarl into her inner circle.
Go for it. Oh, if you want to go do that, Esserok, go for it. I believe you.
I am no beggar, John. I will sit here and give her occasional glances and make her come to me.
Damn, that's so cool. I'm just gonna keep drinking. I'm having a bad sip. I will never be as cool as Esserok.
Will anyone be ever as cool as Esserok? That's the real question.
Eric. Obviously. Speaking of which, do I catch Sid drinking again?
No, she knows that now that she has been caught, her goose is cooked, and she will no longer be allowed to have good fun that is funny.
I feel like you're lying to me. Can I sense motive?
You want to sense motive Sid? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You know that Sid is definitely going to try to drink some more, given the opportunity.
Yeah, he's gonna put his hand on the table and swipe everything off that side of the table onto the floor.
God damn. Sid pouts as you knock away all of her potential drinks. So she will, unfortunately enough, no longer be able to get any more crunk this evening.
It's hard to be a dad, I swear.
It is. It is.
It's hard to be a husband in this town, isn't it, too, Eric?
Fuck off, Estar!
So,
I swear one of these days.
since it sounds like a few of us are partying, so we know that John is partying. He's trying to get Esrok to party. Eric, are you gonna party, or are you just gonna take care of Sid?
Taking care of Sid.
Okay. And Vestar, what are you gonna get up to?
Just keep an eye on everybody, make sure that they don't do anything stupid, and he will not drink an excessive amount.
Okay. Because I was gonna ask, is anyone bold enough to roll on the carousal table?
Yes.
We got one yes.
I love that table. It's like I can make bad choices without actually like being responsible for the actions, you know?
Wow.
It's impossible with my ability.
Wow.
I'm rolling to see how far in this road goes. The lower, the more. Alright, so I would say he probably would stop before he has to.
Okay.
He just has a good time, but leaves it at a good time.
Okay. Then, John Remus, give me a roll. It's a 1D 223.
Alrighty.
Okay, give me one moment. I'm gonna try to no-sell my reaction to whatever it is, so...
I do want to put out there, Vestar is on babysitting duty, and he is looking out to make sure that we don't get into too much trouble. So if I do murder someone by accident, I think Vestar would stop me.
But you have invisibility now?
I do have invisibility now. It is
Oh.
prepared.
Oh god.
I can't stop that.
Oh man.
Okay, so for the rest of you that aren't named John Remus, you have perfectly average, normal evenings where you are all able to successfully return to Toad's house with Sid in tow and meet back up with Rolf with no problem. For John Remus. John, can you give me a 1d4, please?
Is that how many people I kill?
You will see what happens. Okay. For John Remus, your body is cold as you awake in the morning to follow the Feast of the Serpents. Let me just adjust the day. It's now the 27th of Hilistro. The morning sun and snow lightly dust your body. What awoken you was not the sun or the call of birds, but a wet, slithering feeling upon your cheeks.
I'm in the fish again.
So, when you look to see what has woken you, you see there is a fuzzy creature standing on your chest, and it is licking your cheeks.
Is it a creature that looks like something I would know, or is this like a fantasy kind of creature?
I will show you an image of what it looks like right now. The creature looks a lot like this, but small.
Oh. I will sit up. I will pick up the small creature. Just kind of hold it in front of me.
You recognize this creature as a bear cub.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, did you sleep with a bear?
No, probably not. There's probably a fucking mama bear looking for this thing. That's all I know about bears. So I'm gonna. Am I in town? Like, where am I?
You are 3 miles outside of town, within the woods surrounding nowhere. You can see the outskirts of the city from your current location. You are up raised on a hill, so you can see it 3 miles away from where you currently are.
Right. I think back about how Eric was supposed to watch me at night. Make sure to get murdered. And I will put the bear cub down. And I'm gonna just like, I don't know, throw some snow on my face to wake myself up and just start walking down.
In retrospect, I want to believe when the night took place and we slept, he was watching.
John, you look behind you and you see that the bear is following you. And it goes...
Like, throw a snowball at it. It's not gonna hurt it. It's not like there's a fucking rock in it. I'm trying to move it away.
That's so fucked up, though.
Can you give me...
It's not gonna hurt it.
Can you give me an intimidation check?
Sure.
See if you can scare off this bear. Okay. With a 19, you really intimidate this bear, and it goes, and it turns and starts to rumble off into the woods.
Right, go find your mom bear.
John, for your continued health and safety as you move through the woods on your own, I'm going to either need one of two things for you to make a stealth check to try to hide from any potential animals that may have been drawn by your snowball and the bear cub making all of these noises, or a survival check to find your way back to town.
Survival.
Okay. Okay. So, as John is making his way back to town, you would all awaken in Toad's cabin. Rolf is there, Sid is there with Cooter, and Toad would look to you all and ask, "So, the feast is kind of winding down, and well, what are your plans? Are you planning to leave nowhere now that you've got yourself not one, but 2 ships?"
Yes.
Ah, cool. So what's our process here?
Gather the crew. Finish any business we may have, shopping or whatever, and set sail.
I see. He will look around to all of you. So, what crew members have we established for our group?
For sure, we have the rune thrower coming with us. We have Bitchin' Orax coming with us. I think Rolf said he was coming.
Yep.
Oh, you know that I wouldn't miss it.
And then I believe Thelst said she was coming with.
You're correct.
And I'm not sure if there's anybody else.
Did you want to go talk to the toenail lady?
Yeah, I'll go talk to the toenail lady.
Oh, wait. Yeah, we established she was coming with us, right?
Who's she?
The toenail lady.
I don't think it was established.
We were going to ask her, but if you guys have any reservations, let it be known. Otherwise, Vestro's going to say to you guys in the morning, I'm going to go look for the weird horned toenail lady and see if she wants to come with us. She seems to know about Ragnarok.
Or she could be crazy.
Toad will say, she's definitely crazy, but you want her on your side.
No reservations. I guess I'll go try to recruit her when the time comes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go wake up Esther up. Is he in his room? Come on, wake up. We gotta get things ready.
Ready for what, John?
Eric.
Really, Eric? You are not always responsible.
Come on. Get up now, I'm gonna throw some water on your face.
Alright. I'm up.
Alright, good.
We'll crawl out of bed.
We gotta bring supplies on the ship. See the current condition of it. And once we gather our party, and those who wish to come with us, we can set sail. By the way, you didn't, give the Jarl a one-on-one training session, eh? Wink, wink.
No, I just drunk a lot.
Oh. Good for you then. Come on, we gotta go. And he will clap Astaroth on the back, ruffle his hair, and leave through the front door.
Okay. Then we shall handle our first thing here, which is Vestar going to speak to the Horned One, Ego.
I'll go to the same spot that we found her the first time.
Excellent. So she is by the town entrance, which is, of course, surrounded by wooden homes on both sides of the river, a dirt road, and docks. She has curled horns, light, a shade between red and purple skin, pointed teeth, and golden eyes. As you approach, she is currently dropping toe and fingernails into the campfire. If we need a quick reminder, that's what our friend Ego currently looks like. As you approach, Eagle would look up to you and say, "Oh, one of the people I met a few days ago who sold me some of their nail clippings, if I remember correctly."
You have a good memory, Eagle.
You would be surprised at how few people willingly sell me their toenail clippings.
I probably wouldn't be surprised by that.
For most, I have to encourage them.
Eagle, let me get to the point. If you recall, we talked about Ragnarok when you first met us.
Of course.
We will be, I think it's disembarking is the right word, soon, for this journey that is ahead of us. The raiders have discussed you, and we would like you to accompany us, as you may have the right amount of sanity to be part of our crew. Would you be interested?
Of course. I wish to leave this backwater town and see the world. I also want to see if my dream is to come true. A ship made of finger and toenails, crewed by the damned, emerging from a hellmaw to rule the world.
Eagle, we would prefer to have those that can contribute amongst us. What can you do to help?
Well, the first thing, I have a unique world map. Well, I should say, I once owned a unique world map. I know where it is. There is a dealer in the raid leader's hall who currently has it. I sold it to him for all of his toenails. We could go get it back, I imagine.
What's his name?
I know him as the dealer. Others know him as Rufus.
I know who that is. Eagle, we intend on going to the Well of Wisdom and a place called Ballinger, if I'm saying that right.
I see.
And then I don't remember where we have to go for Isarok. I think the Bander Kingdom. Do you have any problems with those destinations?
I do not. As far as my other skills are concerned, I'm a potent alchemist, and, well, unofficial. I fear that my dreams often come true. So if you need any more potential seers among your crew, count me amongst their number.
You being serious when she says that?
Yes.
All right, well, we are currently staying with the healer Toad, and I believe we will be leaving soon. If not today, then the next few days. It might be wise to gather your belongings and meet us there when you're ready.
Of course. You see her put out the campfire and pick up a few cauldrons, and she says, I'm all packed.
Okay, if she needs help, he'll carry things for her. Otherwise, he'll head back.
Excellent. She'll ask you as you are walking back, have you had the dream of the ship made of toenails?
No, I've had other dreams.
You might find it odd.
Do you happen to have a rune on you, by chance?
A rune?
Like a tattoo or a marking?
It is my understanding that most in the raiding clans receive one upon their birth. And fortunately enough for me, I never received such rune upon my birth. But I do have something that might count. And she draws back one of her sleeves. And you see a rune that kind of looks like this. And let me grab that image.
As long as it's not the hell face that's on John and Karen's neck.
Not quite. It is, you recognize this as the rune of Knaz. It kind of looks like a greater than sign.
Like Knaz.
Yes, it kind of looks like that. You recognize that this rune is the rune for torch. Also can be expanded on to mean knowledge, craft, or fire.
Okay. Noted. The only other thing I want to know is she from Grimnir or is she an outsider?
I am from Grimnir.
Look forward to talking with you further, Eagle.
Of course. So, Eagle has joined your crew. Shall we shift our focus to John, who is working his way through the woods? John, you hear the banging noises of a mother bear closing in on your location. What do you do?
I have Thorfinn. I'm gonna look at Thorfinn. I'm gonna put him down. I'm gonna tell him to run in a direction. And make a whole bunch of noise doing so.
Thorfinn looks to you as you make this command, and they will give you a thumbs up as best as they can.
I'll see you tomorrow, buddy.
It starts running off into the woods to face this bear. And, John, though it takes some trial and tribulation, you are able to make your way back to the land of nowhere in a good amount of time.
I'm gonna head to Toad's house to meet up with everyone else.
Excellent. As you're heading back to Toad's house to meet up with everyone, let's check in on Mr. Esarok and Miss Mr. Eric. So what is your plan, gentlemen?
Loading supplies onto the ship. Well, first we have
Indeed,
to.
he said we need to get it ready. So, actually, what I'm going to go do is go let the outsiders of the city, Toki, and our crew know we're going to be leaving. That we have procured a ship.
Oh, if you don't mind, can you also ask if some wish to embark on this journey with us?
I think we've already garnered a few of them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll go let them know. Make sure that they're aware where the ship is.
Okay, so heading over to the tents, you can definitely let Toki and her group of half-orc and orc warriors know that it's time to go, and they're all ready. They have been here in nowhere too long, in their opinion.
Since they are a large majority of our crew, the question probably comes up in the conversation of how many of them have sea experience.
So, let me put a Toki token down here. Toki. So, Toki will inform you. That is a great question, Sir Esserok, and I will tell you, only I have extensive sea experience. My warriors have only battled in and around near nowhere. They have not ventured out onto the open sea.
Do you know enough of the workings to be able to captain the vessel if we needed such?
She nods. Of course. And through the grapevine, I have heard that we now have 2 longships.
One is small, more for taking in coast to do raids. Only one of them is really seaworthy.
Well, we find ourselves in a good spot then.
I would like, in the time we sail, if you would allow me to watch you. I think it would be imperative for one of our group's number to know the inner workings of a ship.
She nods. Of course. Then some of my men will operate on your ship. I'll be on the other, and we'll just make sure that we're balanced, gaining experience and information for the coming trials to come.
It is a deal.
She will shake your hand and say, "Come, warriors. It is time for us to begin." And her and 6 of her half-orc warriors will head to the House of Toad. So through serendipity, then everyone could potentially arrive back at the meeting spot for the next part of your adventure.
Yeah, John can be just kind of waiting outside. He probably gets there, realizes no one is there. Is like, oh, they're probably all getting ready to go. And so he probably hangs out outside. He's probably whittling on a. He's probably reading actually. Probably reading a book, waiting for people to get back, and as they start to appear, he just kind of holds a hand up and says hello.
Hrolf and Toad and Sid would have all went out to gain more supplies for your crew, and they would all arrive probably back first to meet up with John. And Sid would run up to John and give you a hug and look at you and say, "I heard a story. I wish to
Sorry.
yeah, I wish to tell you it. I heard it from one of the people in town."
Tell me, what did you hear?
It's
Is it
a-
a fake story, or is it a myth, or is it like a gossip?
It's a story about the Ironwood Witches.
Oh. am a witch, so I suppose I'd love to listen.
It was told to me by the Jarl. We ran into her in town.
Oh. What was it about?
Well, she said that not all evil to be feared originated in the Lost Lands or by the treachery of the traitor, Miracle. Some foulness arose out of Grimnir itself. Whether the ironwood or ironheart trees that grow in the most isolated stretches of the New World emerged first, or the witches that tend to them, none known for sure. All that is told is that these women in the woods predate the Witch King himself. Many speculate that the witches themselves were once Huldra, who strayed from their natural ways. I had to ask what a Huldra was. Do you know what that is? Otherwise, I can tell you what they told me.
I might know, but how about you tell me? Just your knowledge. I'll tell you if you're right.
A Huldra is a horrible monster. They are a fey creature. Beast-like, with long tails and cat-like ears. They appear on the outside as human female, but that is only a disguise. For they are carnivorous, and their goal is to eat humanoids that fall into their traps.
What did you say these were called?
Huldra.
Huldra. Okay. And do you know if these Huldra live amongst regular people?
From what they told me, they live in the forests of the world.
Okay. Huldra. Well, that's rather spooky. Did she tell you this to frighten you?
Well, she said more about the witches. She said that they've been called many things by the raiders and by the Banduer. Red women, face takers, the huntresses. But for all their stories, there are a few actual moments in history where they have been appeared. Most of their existence is couched behind vagaries and superstitions. A village found abandoned might be said to have been a victim of the witch hunt, when some of the women transform into vile beasts and others ride them through the forest. And this is
Sound
why,
like powerful witches, then.
yes, raiders rout out witches even on mere shreds of evidence, and they cut down the ironwood trees where they find them.
You're not going to sell me out, Sid, are you?
Of course not. You know what they say. And she puts her fist forward. Friends till the end, best buddy.
I will scratch your head. In a dad-like gesture.
Mm-hmm.
That's my girl.
Yes, snitches get stitches. So, surrounding Toad's house is quickly a massive amount of people. Player characters, you all arrive one by one. Your NPCs that you have made allies with arrive. But the final person to show up is Thelst, priest of the Stone Court.
Hello, Felst. I'm glad you could join us.
You need to sell that better, John.
Sorry. Hello, Felst. I'm so glad you could join us today. I was worried you wouldn't come.
Wouldn't miss it for the world. Especially now that we have a proper ship. Of course, we now have a proper enemy as well. The Viper is waiting to strike at any moment.
I wouldn't worry about her too much.
Didn't she take a grown man's head off with a single strike?
Yeah, but you could do the same thing, Eric. It's not that impressive.
I mean, when you put it that way, yeah, you're kind of right.
Yeah, between you and Esserok, you guys could take like 5 men's heads off. Add Vestar to the mix, you'll get at least 10.
Yeah, you're actually kind of right on that.
Acts of violence don't scare me.
Not anymore, right?
Not anymore, as long as you bear with me.
Well, then I'm glad that you've gained so much courage.
Well, you're welcome to the crew. I believe we're working on loading everything. I wasn't around this morning. Vestar, did you see to everything?
No, I went and got Eagle.
Oh.
I thought you were doing it.
Oh, who was responsible then? Who was the responsible one when I was gone?
I think it was Carrent.
Oh, Clarence, nice job, man.
You see that Karond is dressed up in his furry outfit that he gained the other night. And he waves and he says, I actually got a lot of stuff. Don't worry.
Why are you still wearing that?
It's very comfortable, Eric. It's very warm.
That's valid. Okay.
Well, if we have everything, are we set to head out then? We have all the rations and supplies we need.
And we have all of our people here, Sid will yell.
Oh, we need a map.
Oh,
I forgot about that.
map. Right. Well, you guys are sailors, right? You know where to get those.
There's one in the raid leaders hall.
Are we going to steal it?
We should just ask.
We're gonna go ask for it, obviously.
Sorry. Maybe I'm the problem now. I just jumped to thievery. Sorry. Yes, let's go ask for it like regular people.
We'll grab Eagle if she'll come with, and reintroduce everyone so they know who she is, and then head to the Raiders Hall.
Oh, now, lady.
Okay, let me just quickly do one of these as you guys begin to march through town.
Wait! Hold on.
Yes.
Someone there might possibly be a spy, is what my notes say.
Wait, what?
What? Wait.
Yes! It says caution, comma, possibly a spy. Race Leaders Hall.
When was that established?
I do not know.
I believe him. He's so convicted. I can't. The convention.
But it is wrote down in my notes right next to us getting the password.
Okay.
Also, the Jarl has a cold iron weapon we needed to get.
Oh.
Wait, did she?
Yes!
Okay. Yeah, let's go see her then. Maybe you can try to. Oh wait, did you win her over with your charms last night? By the way, that could help us.
You didn't sleep with her?
I didn't sleep with anyone.
Tarok.
What? I simply enjoyed myself and my conversation. Is there a problem with enjoying conversation, John Remus?
No, conversation is lovely. I was just hoping that we'd get into with the Jarl, but we didn't. That's okay.
If you want in her pants so bad, you can get in them.
Oh, I've tried. She kept talking about you. So I gave up. But let's go get the cold iron weapon and the map and get out of here.
Indeed. And be cautious around this possible spy in the raid leader's hall.
Alright, let's try not to get stabbed.
Don't steal things, John.
Their name was Rufus.
Rufus is the traveling.
Yes, it is the possible spy. That is what my notes say.
Alright, okay.
So if we see him, do we just kill him?
No.
But why not?
Because we don't know if he's a spy. Possible spy. There's plausible deniability there.
We just saw a man.
I
get his
think
head
Orax
lopped off.
told me this.
Alright. Let's go.
Do you
let's go.
remember Orax?
I do. He's over there, actually. He's right. He's with us.
Hello!
He's right over there.
Oryx screams out.
good man, and I'm glad he's with us.
I've just been busy doing my squats in preparation. And 1, and 2, and 3. And he's counting his squats over there by one of the stumps.
I'm very happy he's with us.
There also was supposed to be a prize at the feast of a cold iron weapon, but that was bullshit.
We won and we just forgot it.
I need to read your notes. I'm curious where you're getting all this information from.
Well, let's go ask Yarl. Maybe she can give us a hint about what we were supposed to maybe ask. Alright, let's go, gang. Roll
Okay.
out.
But we're still not killing Rufus.
We're not killing Rufus yet.
Depends on how much of a naked mole rat he looks like.
Son of a...
So, you find yourself in front of the Raid Leaders Hall, a secret establishment known only for elite raid leaders. Only those with the right connections or knowledge even know of its existence. You find the entrance marked by a black painted door at the top of the series of rickety steps. At the door, a quick slide at eye level is opened. Eyes from within the door look to you and say, "Password."
Hey, repeat the password, because I know we've gotten it twice.
Oath and blood.
There he is.
That is correct.
See, that is also in my notes.
Okay,
And-
so your notes is not complete bullshit.
The citizen of nowhere that is acting as the guard
Says, "Welcome to the Raid Leader's Hall. Oh my gosh, there's so many of you."
I will ask for Hrolf and Karand and, God, I want to say Sid to wait outside.
We will wait outside then, Hrolf will say. Karan, you and Sid stay with me.
Don't go off anywhere. You don't want to get attacked by trolls.
Oh, that's right.
Keep her safe.
Hrolf and Karan will nod to you. With us out here, nothing bad can happen to Sid.
Sure.
Why'd you have to say that?
It didn't feel like Chekhov's gun to me or anything. So, inside of the hall, you see the atmosphere is thick with intrigue, as there are several raid leaders within, and their trusted
Oh
lieutenants.
God, Lurks is here.
And you do see Lurks is here. You also see that there is a Wickerman working its way through the crowd, passing out drinks.
You
Oh,
guys
God,
are on
Ru-
different map?
Oh, you're not on the same map
Go
as us?
inside. Go inside.
Yeah.
I'm still on the landing page. Save me, I'm stuck. Sorry.
Yes. Yeah, you guys
Oh,
can go
God,
inside
Ruf-
the building if you'd like.
Rufus is here too.
You want to do anything about Lurks or just ignore?
Okay, look, John's not here right now, so,
Oh, there he is.
Oh,
I've loaded in, it's too
He
late.
just came through the wall.
damn it!
As you look around, you see that there's some interesting people, including Lurks, who stands up from her seat, which is hard for her because she's a gnome, and then drops to the ground. Ah! And points her finger towards you all.
Well, well, well. If it isn't those who defeated me yesterday in the Thinker's game.
Yeah, that was yesterday, this is today. Get over it.
Well, I have gotten over it, and I have a request for you all.
Speak.
I'm willing to offer you some money. I need dropped off at a location nearby. Just me, none of my crewmen. But I need help hauling some supplies. Several goats, sheep, and 2 cows to the island.
I'm going to look over to Nowhere Citizen, tell them to scram, and pull up the chair to sit.
She'll hop back up onto the chair.
Your reason?
Six months back, I captured a small outpost. And, there's someone there on the colony that... Well, we've grown into a relationship.
Are you married?
Not yet.
Not now, Eric.
That's not what I meant.
If I don't arrive back soon with the livestock, several people in the colony, including my newfound love, might starve.
It's a possibility we can offer you a
Insight check.
Perception check.
I don't believe her.
Sense motive.
Insight check, reroll, hero point.
Yes.
Ooh, fantastic.
With a 19, you know that she is actually showing a moment of vulnerability here. That she is trying to get back to this colony to bring these supplies back to her lover.
And the part about him being sick and all that seems real.
Yes, the lover seems to be sick and they seem to be poor, and you realize that how she was speaking about them, that the lover must be a woman from the colony that she raided.
Okay. He just keeps quiet then. Let Eric continue this conversation.
I can't say I wouldn't do the same in your condition. But there's a bit of bad blood between you and a certain John Remus that needs to be squashed here and now.
Hello.
Yes, thank you, John.
Well, if you promise to escort me safely and the livestock that is necessary for the colony to survive, then I will promise to wage no acts of violence against you, John Remus, or any of your crew.
You will also promise that no hired mercenary is hired by your intent or hand, nor your crew, are also caught under the same.
Fine. All of the money I have, I will promise to you all if you will bring me and the livestock to the colony safe and sound.
Alright. Handle that. Right?
I think that sounds like a deal. Honestly, I was prepared to help you regardless of that, because it seems like your ambitions are noble in this case.
Yes. The Viper will always be my moniker. But Vipers can show love, too.
You know, if you ever want to, just come with us, too, that's cool with me.
We
You took off a guy's head, so you're qualified.
Person threatened to kill you yesterday, and you want to bring them with now?
Yeah, we've moved up.
Well, we have made peace, John. No. You defeating me has put the life of my beloved in danger.
Shouldn't have lost them, I guess, huh? Okay, bye-bye.
Oh.
Damn.
She takes out a little book and scribbles something down and snaps it closed. And puts it back into her pocket.
We just made peace. What the fuck?
She's
Sha-
writing down all the crimes John has committed. Towards her.
So shall we swear an oath then on it, Eric?
Man, why am I the one swearing oaths? John's the raid leader. Let him swear an oath.
As
Fine.
raid leader, I'm gonna let you swear the oath. Something about her trying to kill me, remember? Maybe you should.
There is one more thing I would like from you.
And what is that, Esarok?
I would like you to teach one of us that really sick-ass decapitation move.
Oh, for that, you will need this. The Viper Whip. You could probably imitate it with, a rope or a similarly bladed chain. I will show you my technique.
It was a swift strike, barely noticeable.
She will teach you her anime maneuver that allows her to awaken her Viper Whip so that it moves just like a snake.
Okay. The bad blood is put behind us. You have passage towards your colony. And, if possible, since we've taken your ship, are you in need of further transportation? Do you have means for further transportation? With the loss of your ship, getting supplies from the offlands and whatnot will be more difficult, would it not? You are raiders. We are all raiders. This is what we do. We raid.
Indeed, it's a small settlement,
And there is not a ship there.
Then how about this? From one with a loved one to another. Why not join our group? You and your men. It's not like we won't be raiding while we're journeying. We can share the supplies. Treat each other as equals. You won't have to compromise the safety and protection of your colony, as well as supplies you need to give them. In the long run, at the very least.
it is a tempting offer that I'll have to think about. Let us consider the first part of our deal before we move on into further negotiations.
Wonderful. And he will shake on it.
Excellent. So Lurks will be a passenger on your ship as she is giving you the location of this outpost that her beloved falls upon. She will inform you. The gold I have remaining is 250 gold pieces. I will give it all to you if you get me there safely with the supplies that I have bought and purchased.
Okay. Also, you wouldn't happen to have a map, would you?
A map to the location?
Of the seas.
Very few raiders have a full map of the Serpent Sea's entirety, and most of them are quite defunct or obsolete, as the lands shift in response to the whims of the court and to the natural magic of this world.
Is that a yes or a no?
That is a no, my friend.
Okay.
You see kind of a nervous-looking man in the corner, kind of as you guys start to talk about the map.
Rufus, good to see you again.
Oh, hello! It is
Lock him in so he can't get out.
Oh, it's the non-betters from the competition, from the Feast of the Serpent.
Indeed. We've heard that you have something that may be of interest to us.
That's the guy, Eagle will say. That's the guy that sold me his toenails.
Good to know. Rufus, I'm very interested in a map you have.
That's Rufus's handout. He says, you want the map that this tiefling sold me back? Is that what you're saying?
You're such a smart fellow. Indeed, that is what I'm looking for.
I see.
Would you be willing to part with it, as we have a very important journey to make, and it would be very helpful?
Well, I am willing to sell it if you are willing to parse with the coins.
Name your price, Rufus.
He takes a moment to gather. If you're willing, I'll take 15 gold pieces for the map.
He looks at Eagle. Does that seem appropriate?
Eagle narrows her eyes at him. 15 gold pieces, you say? I thought you would value your toenails at a higher value than that.
God damn it. Stop talking.
I think that it is a worthwhile price, Vestar. I just thought he would have a higher attachment to his most valuable parts.
Vestar puts a gauntleted hand on the table and says, I can give you 10.
I'll take 12 gold and nothing less.
Does anyone have a gold piece?
Are we really considering not just killing this guy and taking off his body?
I'm not going to kill somebody in here.
I have 4 silver.
Wait a minute, we can't rub another gold between the rest of us?
I don't know what everyone else have. I have 4 silver I can give you.
We really can't. Wait, hold on.
Silver's 10 to 1.
That's correct.
Yeah.
If you give me 3 silver, I can pay for it.
I'll give you 3 silver.
Okay, he gets 11 gold.
Rufus will hand over the map to you.
Hands it to Eagle and says, is this the one?
She unrolls it and says, yes, these are the locations that I found.
Hey, Eagle, thank you. He looks at Rufus and says, thank you, Rufus. You're an excellent businessman.
It's a shame that this is the end of our business. Maybe when you find yourselves back in nowhere, we can discuss certain things.
It's not really up to me. It's up to my raid leader at the moment. And he walks away from this guy.
So the map itself, as you all are looking at it, or if you would like to kind of pick into it, marks off some kind of interesting X's that Eagle will point out. She says, I dreamed of 2 sites of treasure. And she points to the map here and here.
Eagle, not here. We have prying eyes.
I apologize. I'm so excited.
Could we perhaps go to the world map? If there
Sure.
is. Okay. Because we're trying to plan where we go and I kind of don't really know where we're going. Besides Evolve, of course.
Sure. Do.
2 of us have to go to one place. John has to go to White Rack, wherever that is. I have to go to the Well of Wisdom. I'm not quite sure where you have to go.
I need
Eric.
to go to this. Hold on. I think it was put in my notes.
It's a tower, but it doesn't have a name. That's all I got out of it.
Yeah, I think it was put in General's chat, right?
Yeah.
I
If you search for Rune, it shows up eventually.
Yeah.
Or Esarok's notes.
Yeah, I have all of them as well. If we need them.
Okay, a place that seems unreal, an old tower. Well, it reminds me of the tower we found Sid, but I don't even know where to start to even
does
look
say-
for that.
Twice you will walk these halls. So it might be the tower we came from.
But
Like it-
didn't the tower disappear?
I mean, it returned to nothing. It's possible you need to go back and see if it's there. It won't take as long this time because we can just swim a boat. So.
Well, from what I'm trying to figure out, what's the distance? Like, how do we plan our course out? Just saying we're gonna go see the Volve means we might end up passing our other spots we need to go to. So it's like, what's priority? You know?
I think the Volve is priority right now. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards.
How far away is the wolf?
I don't know.
I know White Rack is at the base of the spine, which is in the mountains. So like it's not.
That's got to be
a quick
far.
distance.
That one's
Yeah.
So the Well of
yeah.
Wisdom
Yeah.
is up here. That is where the Volve find themselves.
Can you
Wait.
bring us to the map?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
sorry.
can't see anything.
I thought I put you guys there, like a rube. Oh, and I might need to give you guys tokens on the scene.
Huh, I can see.
And I need
Oh,
to.
yeah.
Okay. So the Well of Wisdom is.
Oh,
Stop.
it's way over there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Are you
geez.
sure you want to prioritize that first?
Oh my
Jesus
God.
Christ.
It's right. Oh, so it's near White Rack then, huh? I didn't realize. Oh,
It is? It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, turn Phil.
Turnfall is kind of the location where White Rack is.
oh, okay. Nice.
Okay. We also have Falger on the way.
Mm-hmm.
What's
Ne-
that fall? Oh, Falger is.
Lorend and somebody else has to go there.
Yeah.
Wait, can we draw on the map?
You should be able to.
Okay, I just want to be able to keep track of what's what now.
Fallen Gurus were Karan must go.
Okay.
Let's put a K. Yeah, let's put a K there. Put a J over here.
And the tower was a 3-day journey, so that's at the far end by Kirkle.
It is. I think it is Keckle.
Yes, the Tower of Keckle was where you guys did the first adventure of the campaign.
And it won't take us 3 weeks to get there because we can just go down there by boat. So it's not like it'll. If that is where you need to go, I'm not sure if it is, but that's the only tower we know of so far.
Me neither, so I don't want to be like.
Yeah, I
oh.
mean, it is a little weird because, yeah, this is like it arises from nothing, it returns to nothing. You walk twice these halls. Like, it does kind of lead you to think it might be that place.
Yeah.
It's worth going there because it's the closest place, and even if you have to turn and go somewhere else, you might as well hit that up first.
Yeah. I don't think it's a bad idea to head down there. Like, if it's not there, it's not there. We just leave. But
But-
is
It involves
where-
witches, because there's a little witch thing at the end of it. Were there any witches by that tower, or at least any signs of
Oh
them?
my god, yeah, because it took like, what, three months for us to get to Hallwick? That's where we started, right?
Oh
Mhm.
yeah. We You guys
Yeah,
are
so we did
way
like
over
this to start.
there. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It was known as a prologue time too, so you just never know. Well, how the ships are going to roll. If
And
this
is the Banthear Kingdoms like this west? I don't know what they're called, the Western Kingdoms. Were they like this area?
That is correct. So the Bandur find themselves usually towards the west of the map, and in the as close as they can to the inner workings of like the inner continent.
Okay. So
But we
that might be
don't
some-
have the precise location, do we?
Oh, I know the family. So if we can start find any Bandir Kingdom, they would probably know where that particular family seat is.
Okay, so Karan is Faladur, John is
Windfall.
Turnfall, Vestar is Well of Wisdom. I think mine is by Keckle or somewhere else, but I'll just put an E here.
Yeah,
Ben.
Sinric Edgar of the Bandir is the man I seek.
And
I believe he holds the largest kingdom too.
Astaroth is somewhere on the west. Am I assuming correctly on that?
Either the west or intercontinent, DM says. So
So intercontinent's over here.
I thought it was just the center. Yeah.
I think trying to find those Bandit Kingdoms might be kind of a later down the line thing. So we'll probably have reason to go over to this part of the map eventually. The Well of Wisdom's just so fucking far away.
Well,
Where
we
does-
don't even. How many days does it take? We don't know how many days. That's the thing.
Where does Lurks need to take her?
Where does Lurks need to go? That is a great question. So Lurks' map. Just reading its entry real quick. Okay. So Lurks is outpost. I'm going to put on this location right here. Because it gives me freedom to put it wherever I'd like. So I'm going to put it here. Now,
Okay.
Now, Esarok, you do know one thing that might help the others. You know of the location of from your torture session of where you might need to go. I don't know if you guys put on. Did you put an E on the map?
Put an EK for Eric, but not for Estero.
For now, okay. So for Esarok, you know that you need to head to a place known as Rock Pike, which is a kingdom in the north. And I will eat.
So
Okay.
it looks like the Bender Kingdoms aren't all in the west. They're kind of like scattered around.
Yeah, they're all over the place with a.
it makes sense though as to like why they haven't been able to unify if they're scattered, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say we go down to the little tower, go up to the tower, the outpost of Lurks, cross over to the treasure spot, and I guess Fallinger after that. I mean, that should keep us busy for a while.
Yeah, I think that's a good enough plan. We
And
can
then
like
we can do Well of Wisdom
Yeah.
afterwards,
Mhm.
after we get done with those.
I'm okay with us not doing the tower first. It's a
we're,
gamble.
We're down here. I mean, we might as well. Like, I
It's
don't
not that
see,
far.
like-
Yeah, we're risking maybe losing a week and a half to do it. So
Mhm.
But does Lurtz have time for that? Just it seemed time sensitive for her. That's what I'm saying. I can wait to do mine.
I guess we can ask her like how time sensitive it is.
She's a very selfish and type of person, so she'd be like, do me first. And you can see you kind of got 3 little missions all.
Yeah, they're all joined in one area, so it'd be weird to go down and then back up again. Like I said, I'm fine with waiting for my stuff.
Okay. In case we need to do like far landing or stuff later on, because then we got to cross kind of by Pickle anyway.
Mhm.
Go around. So
So wait, do we want to head to the outpost first?
I believe so.
Excellent. Well, everyone,
Alas, the Vol must wait.
you've got your ship set up. So we are going to then focus on our next session. You guys leaving nowhere, leaving this little island, this continent, and heading north into the colder seas of the Serpent Sea to finish or start up the outpost, Falagur, and potentially the treasure spot, and all that goes along with it. So we will go ahead and end the session there because we are down 1 Karand, of course, and we don't want to push on too far without him. So we will end it right there, and we will focus on our next game next week, performing those tasks. I hope that you guys had good time in the Feast of the Serpents. Of course, we do have a couple of things to close up on, getting your final gift from the Jarl and all of those good stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do we level up, Olaf? Did we do it?
You do not level up yet. You guys are still level 3.
Alright, I'll accept this.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, I need to get going, so I'm going to end the call and end the stream there, and I will see you guys next time. I will be active in the Discord, telling you guys any information you need to know.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thanks
for
for
running.
running.
My pleasure,
Good
guys.
night.